crows haven't left anything of the town's banner. If the crows do this to every town's banner, it would make great bait. There's someone up there.
Troga?
Who? Garon, the bird catcher? You can't do anything here. Those critters can be caught by no one. You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
Let me see the king at once.
Don't be ridiculous. Nobody sees the king. The mischief the seer has brought upon us is taking up all his attention.
That's exactly why I'm here.
In these days, doom reigns over Andergast. It'll be best if you run away, far away. You are still young.
It has to be possible to gain admittance to the king.
As long as the crows are wreaking havoc, nobody is admitted to the castle. You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
Troga?
You look tired.
I haven't had any sleep for days.
Why not?
A crow attacked me. Since then I've been suffering from terrible dreams. That my wife dies during childbirth. That my daughter vanishes forever into the woods. Both dreams came true.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You'd better go.
The Raven will have to pay for every single dead body. Now I've got a peace envoy's flag, which I won't need because I'll kill the seer. What's this? This route seems to have survived. The Raven will have to pay for every single dead. So, I'm back. Time to clean out. There's one dove's egg left. It's completely wedged in. Hopeless. Empty. empty drawer doesn't need a bottom. Gwynling's remedy against the crow's curse. I need 1 mandrake, 1 yaruga, 2 ounces of thrashbeard, something that attracts crows, and something that contains fairy magic. In brackets, presumably, all of that together is heated in a glass bulb. Let's see. Pale yellow root, celery-like leaves. Without any doubt, a yaruga root. There's nothing missing here.
Let's get into some alchemy.
One mandrake. I can't knit. Not like this. 1 yaruga. Something that attracts crows? Something that presumably contains fairy magic. Like the matted beard of old Cephal. I have to make sure it really is an ingredient for Gwynlin's recipe. I have to... Gwynling's small compendium of plants. Let's see. Greyish-green lichen bewitched forest. This has to be thrashbeard lichen. 2 ounces of thrashbeard. Now those ghastly crows only need to touch it. Ouch! Hot!
Alright, so we need to figure out a way to get the crows to touch the reverse curse.
Night Wrathling! I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
No, 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 you fucking idiot.
Night Wrathling! You're sitting here because you failed?
I don't dare go back without having succeeded. It doesn't matter if I report or not.
The doom for all can't be stopped now.
But to stall and give up doesn't help either.
Leave me! I have failed. I wouldn't have thought bearing that burden would weigh much heavier on me than giving my life for my country.
A puss.
Knight Rathling! Do you know if a fairy... A noteworthy guy by the name of Giacomo Norta.
Never heard of him. You'd better ask at the Academy of Magic. They know these things better than I do.
They must have a weak spot. Every bird can be lured or scared off by something.
When I came back to the town, the crows were madly attacking the pennant at the end of my lance. All I could salvage was a shred of it.
Give me the remains of your pennant.
The escutcheon is worthless. Andergast will perish.
Come on, just give me the shred.
Oh well, you can take it.
I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
Red crown on a white background. Now all I need is a green oak twig. What pattern shall I cut? I need a model. I don't think so. Green cloth and brown oak twig. But for the town's emblem, I need an oak twig of green cloth.
Yeah, exactly.
I could really use some sleep.
You fucking sure could. So could I.
A green oak twig. The town's emblem. Now I just have to sew the pieces together. Let's get going then. First the crown, then the oak twig. And that's how you make a banner. Away with this rag.
It's time to fuck up some crows.
That has to go on the... Up with it.
Castle dwellers have just noticed your little work of art, boy. The king wants to see you now. Perhaps he's gathering new hope.
Finally.
Truly an incredible story, Birdcatcher. So you're saying that the raven is the seer? Every day this bird approaches me and demands the ring of the burnt one.
He will cast Andergast into eternal darkness, just like he did with Nuri's fairyland.
You're displaying great boldness in showing up in front of your king after you vanished so unexpectedly. But don't misuse the woes of my land as an excuse for your own failure.
This time I won't go away, my king.
What a dick.
If Nuri dies, I'll lose everything I have left.
Do you think you're the only one who feels helplessness and despair? Lust for revenge and wrath makes us blind, like way back when. 13 years ago. Perhaps we were the blind ones, not the seer.
Well, well. The King and the Birdcatcher. A display that could be from a fairy tale. Where have your shining knights gone, my king?
Spare your sarcasm, seer. You have been uncovered.
You believe what the bringer of bad luck is telling you? Why should I mind? I have torn the veil of time apart. and I have looked Satinav himself in the eye. Fate is riding in, unstoppable. It's standing right inside your throne room even now.
Enough of that. What do you want?
You know my offer, King Wraithling. Give me the ring, or fall into eternal darkness together with remnants of your realm. Decide. What shall it be?
My king.
Silence! You want my decision, seer? You shall have your ring. I will personally crown your ashes with it as soon as you are burnt for good.
No, little king. That is not the conclusion that I see.
That crow's a
We
dick.
had hoped it would end when we burnt him, but now I'm not sure anymore. What if the prophecy concerning you is true?
It's only the seer who conjures up misfortune. He had Knight Alderic and Magistra Dorota killed, and Gwynling. He has cast Nuri's home into peril, and he has called the crows to Andergast. Now he has abducted Nuri. She has to play the harp for him until she becomes a sad fairy.
Your steadfastness warrants respect, but you are only human. Do not expect much help from me. Too many men I've sent to their death already.
Your Majesty, grant me admittance to the Academy. This shall be my only plea.
The Academy? What do you hope to achieve there?
I have to talk to the fairy scholar and find out more about the magic harp.
Your heart seems to be in the right place, Geralt. I will give you a written pass that identifies you as my envoy.
Be thanked 1,000 times, my king.
Good luck, Birdcatcher. I hope you'll be able to save your friend.
Oh, I will. I'm the fucking game hoarder. Bitch. Poor Alfred.
The Raven will have to pay for every single dead body.
Who goes there? What purpose does he have?
Look, a royal charter. So, let me in already.
Not so fast. Indeed. The royal seal. All right then, Birdcatcher. You may enter, but I'll remember your face.
That's nice, because no one's going to remember yours.
There's still light up there.
That's the princess. He's going to fuck. Circle of Gods.
The Circle of the 12 Gods. I'll have to catch up on my prayers I've missed on my journey, but first I'll save Nuri. A hole. It's not even 1 span deep.
Oh, well, your penis will fit perfectly.
Garon, you're alive! By Satinav's empty gaze. I was convinced that the seer had sealed your fate.
The Raven is the seer. He's got Nuri, but I've been to her world.
Slow down. Slow down. One thing after another. You're safe here for now.
What's new?
What do you want to know?
What did you experience?
The way to Andergast was cumbersome. cursed crows and soulless fairy creatures. But look, I'm still alive.
What happened to your leg?
Oh, I've been bitten by worse. Shall I tell you about the fairy tooth I once found?
I haven't got time for that, Giacomo. Have you gathered all the knowledge we're looking for?
Well, According to Magister Dorota, the harp bears great chaotic powers of unknown origin. It seems impossible to destroy, and any attempt to play it results in death for humans.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of my journey. Is there anything else you found out?
The harp is not only the source of the Crow Plague. Since Nuri has been playing it, it's been sending us a veritable tempest of crows.
If that's all you found out, we really have to find the harp now.
This, is something the Magistra hasn't noted anywhere, I'm afraid. There must be more records somewhere. But the library is huge and not well sorted.
We don't have time, Giacomo. We have to be faster in our search now. Tell me about those visions that plagued the Andergastians.
Madness is rampant. Hardly anyone can stand the dark visions of the future.
Is there any protection against them?
Well, I for one haven't slept in days.
But that can't be a permanent solution. Why does the seer send visions? Does he want to make everyone crazy?
I fear it might be worse than that. He's collecting all the dreams with the help of the harp to outwit Satinav, in order to divine the truth about the future from the dreams.
He said he wanted to avert a catastrophe and doesn't want to die.
He must have seen his own death. He's challenging fate itself by combining the visions of thousands in order to know what will happen.
That's crazy, isn't it? Is that even possible?
I'm not concerned about his plans. It's his deeds that I'm worried about, and those cause death and destruction.
About something else. Ever since the attack of the crows in the royal chambers, I've had this recurring dream of the seer's execution.
Crows have made you dream of the seer? Very unsettling.
I was finally able to unravel this dream in the fairies' realm. The seer must have cast his own soul into the raven while he was on the stake. He used a magic ring for that. He's demanding it back from the king now.
The mysterious artifact of the seer that was salvaged from the ashes back then.
I have to save Nuri. As long as she's playing the harp, the seer's tempest of the crows will never end, and soon she will be lost, beyond any hope.
By the name of Fabulon, I'll help you with all the knowledge I have, but you'll have to go alone. My injured leg would only slow you down.
I discovered the Dreamweaver's harp in Nuri's world.
The Dreamweaver's harp? Oh, I mustn't be jealous. Tell me about it. What did it do?
It helps to challenge evil dreams and overcome them. But for the Queen it brought dark dreams too. Dark dreams of the future.
Aye, Satinav, I'm sensing the horrendous. The seer's harp summons the crows, and those bring dark visions to us humans.
Dark and dangerous fairy power.
Shadows are cast upon my life's work.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
Do you know how an exchange of souls can be done?
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, reportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of two living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body.
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Just a thought.
He wants to get in Neri's body.
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. I'll find this artifact for sure. Do you know where the artifact is nowadays?
No magic could touch the ring. It could neither be disenchanted nor destroyed.
That's why the thing should be kept safe in the academy.
Magister Oakwood took care of it when the seer revealed himself the second time. I'll look in the library to see if there are any records left concerning that.
Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You'll find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Do you know how?
That's a...
Please, Giacomo,
Well, every being has a magical element along with it with power.
So,
One would imagine.
perhaps...
What do you...
I'll be back soon. Why can't magicians just write in a common language? Quid est veritas?
What is truth?
I don't know. I don't really care at the moment.
Understandable.
Pro sapientia discera. Pro animum abstinera. Pro
Regnum mori. Learn for wisdom. Restrain yourself for the spirit. Die for the kingdom.
I'd rather die for Nuri.
How about we all survive?
Ni discera zessa.
Never stop learning. Profound.
Are you still using this magic looking glass?
The magnifier? Not at the moment, no. But bring it back when you're done. The handwriting of Magistra Dorota is so tiny.
I'm taking this away from you. You need to be of sober mind.
In vino veritas.
Yeah, sure. Write it down and hang it on the wall.
I'm fixing to get drunk.
Firmly latched.
Hello?
No one's answering. Andergast vivat, andergast crescat, andergast floriat. Fatum est inscriptum. Eos causa discimus.
That means eat my shit.
The magicians seem to have run out of boards to block the windows.
Not exactly a crowbar, but hey, it works.
Is this a young cave dragon? Well, I guess this is all in order. Dead, at least I hope so. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus. He scribbled this saying all over the place.
Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Magister Oakwood? What? What's wrong with you?
All those faces. Thousands of shards. Hycinda, save my mind. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Where can I find the seer's artifact?
The ring. He wants it. Eos causa discimus. 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 Eos causa discimus.
Eos causa discimus.
Eos
Dude, you sound
causa
constipated.
discimus. Eos causa. Eos.
Quod die benevertant.
Ha! The gods won't help you now.
What?
Eos causa discimus.
Fucking weirdo.
There must be a secret compartment behind it. Looky here. It could fit into this hole. Aha! So, what now? I hope this isn't just for kicks. Preos, the chieftain of the gods, first among the deities. The goddess of war stands by our side in our struggle against Nostria, most of the time. The unpredictable god of the sea. Travia, loyal, caring, reliable, and a bit boring, but I didn't say that. The ruler of the realm of the dead. You won't get Nuri yet, but I'll send you the seer soon. The goddess of wisdom isn't too well revered in Andergast. Grim Fearon, I hope Gwynling found his way into your hunting grounds. The ever-changing lizard Ingval, called by the name of Tsar by some. Good luck and cunning, as yet, Fex hasn't left me. Perena blesses our crops. It's the blacksmiths who pray to Ingarim. The goddess of love. Why have you made everything so complicated? Interesting. If I turn the word Eos upside down, the letters turn into numbers.
So basically we have the numbers 5, 12, and 13. Sort of. So that's basically the numbers of the gods we want to click on. But there's only 12 gods. Number 5 god.
What happens now?
Boron. Number 12 god Raja. And then to make 13 we need 1 and 3. So Prios and Effort. And boom shakalaka.